various spiritual practices. It is started during prayers, rituals, and meditation. Home serves as a tool for focusing the mind and connecting with the divine. In meditation and yoga, Om is used as a mantra to aid in concentration and spirituality. Om serves as a bridge between material and spiritual world. D.A.V chant on during meditation every day to get focus and concentration. So we are here to press the button on. teacher who helps us learn. Guru is a special teacher who helps us learn new things. Teachers pass knowledge by not only giving information but also encourages curiosity and personal growth. They also contribute to the overall development and prepare us for the future challenges. They play an important part in everyone's life. Hence, Guru is considered as God. We offer our pranams to all the Gurus through this bhajan.
महान्तं आदित्यवर्णं तमसः परस्तात् तमे विदित्वा मृत्युमेति ना अन्यपन्था विद्यते यनाय. Respected audience, comprising of parents and many children today over here today. At the outset, I think it was an excellent program by the nursery children, I think UKG children primarily, UK children of the nursery Gopalapuram school. It was really nice to see as to how they beautifully combined Sanskrit, bhajans in Sanskrit, and Tamil and English. Right? I think it was a quite very nice culmination. Also, missed the presence of Veena ma'am, who was always part of the the nursery Gopalapuram. But again, the team really did extremely well. So once again, a round of applause for all the attenders. We'll try and keep it short. I know it's already past 9:30, but just have a lot of young parents over here today. Wish to highlight a few aspects. Firstly, what's the big advantage of you bringing your children here today and they performing these 3 bhajans? How do you think it really benefited them? There's a huge long-term benefit of some of the spiritual experiences for these kids. Anything in this world that we do, remember there are 2 aspects, there is smriti and samskar. What are the 2 aspects? Smriti and samskar. These 3 bhajans that they learn, maybe 6 months down the line, 1 year down the line, they will not remember all the lyrics, right, of these 3 bhajans. Quite possible. If you don't keep practicing them, you may forget a few lines here and there. Right? The smriti will fade away. Right? The next few days will exactly remember what color dress I wore, what did I do, where did I stand in this, in this formation. Right? All of this you'll remember explicitly for the next few days. After that, smriti will fade away. But what will remain with the child or with the soul is the samskar. Samskars are the impressions that are formed both on our soul and our mind, which remains with us for a very, very, very long period of time. And this samskar, remember when they came and performed over here for 10-15 minutes, the number of times they must have practiced this at the school, at home, right? And then the whole experience of getting up, today being a Sunday, still getting up early in the morning, come over here, right? All this cumulatively contributes to the deepened samskar in the child. And my request to all the parents is that ensure that the spiritual samskar, just by this one experience also, it is not enough. You have to reinforce the spiritual samskar in the child week after week after week, at least, if not on a daily basis. The Shastras clearly say it's best that on a daily basis, if we can do a joint prayer at home, get the child to join you, even for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, hugely beneficial. Just by sitting to a D.A.V school, it won't fully serve the purpose. You have to reinforce that on a daily basis. On a weekly basis, take them to one place of worship. On a daily basis, they do at home. On a weekly basis, take them to at least once in a week. If it's more often, that is even better. But at least once a week, please take them to any one place of worship. Any temple, any place that you feel comfortable, right? Please take them to. It's extremely important. You're also most welcome to bring them over here. It's not that just today alone you have brought them over here, but every week we have the satsangs out here. It doesn't depend child is participating, not participating. Right? It's extremely beneficial when you take them to a place of worship. Because only then the spiritual samskar develops in them. Today, your kid is about 5 years old, 5 or 6 years old, absolutely the right age wherein you start incorporating these samskars on a weekly basis. So that's one important aspect. The second thing is the way the kids address you. How do they address you generally now? How do they call you? What do they call you? Mom? What else? Mama? I think it's the right age wherein you can let them, you can have them to call you in our own Indian cultural way. At the schools, we are getting children to call teachers as acharyas. Right? Why don't you incorporate the same kind of a ethos at home as well? Right? They can call you in your own language. Right? Why are we encouraging them to keep calling us as mom and dad? Why can't it be not in their own mother tongue? Extremely important. Right? It's up to us. See, today they are like a clay that you can mold the way you want. Once they get into 8th, 9th, 10th standard, even further, it will become increasingly challenging for you. So my honest request to all of you is that encourage your children to address you in your mother tongue. Very critical. The third aspect is that in schools, if you see, we have the concept of namaste. Please ensure that even at home, you extend that concept. Either namaste or some whatever way you tend to wish yourself. I'm sure each family, right, has their own way, own traditional way of wishing each other. I think it's important that children do that as well at home. Touching the feet, right, and seeking blessings, also extremely important. At school, remember we also have the birthday Agnihotra. How many of you have heard about it? The birthday Agnihotra program for children on their birthdays, you can bring them to the same satsang hall and have them perform the Agnihotra, have the parents, grandparents, and have the children touch the feet and take the blessings. If we don't get them to be touching the feet, also brings a sense of humility. If we don't get them at the stage, it will become increasingly difficult for you to incorporate in the later stages of life. Are you with me? Sounds okay? Now let me ask you one simple question. There was this father, there was a sports meet. And there was this father who took his young little daughter for the sports meet. Right? And the child was excited to participate in the sports meet, and obviously everyone wants to win. The race began, about 10-15 children in the race, right? All the children ran. The daughter did not win a prize. The daughter did not win a prize. She did not come in the top 3. She possibly came 7th or 8th. The daughter was disappointed. The father was wondering, seeing his little angel, as to what to do. He could not see her disappointed. So he decided to still take her. The race got over. The crowd almost kind of left. The father decided to take his little daughter to the victory stand and made her stand on the top first position and click a photograph. What do you think about this? You got my question? You got the situation? So what do you think about it? Right, wrong, it's okay, great, good step. What do you think about it? Anyone like to take a call?
He has not taught the value of failure.
Value of failure, right? So it might sound quite cute. Right? That daughter disappointed, still took her to the victory stand, clicked a photograph, right? But what we are missing, the point over here, is that we need to first teach our children the value of failure, right? Extremely important. There are, as we know, in this life, there is dukkha in everyone's life. No one is completely happy. There are challenges, there are problems, and the same challenges, problems will be even your children need to face it. And it is our duty to help them be prepared for it. Sometimes the child is not selected for an annual day, we get completely disappointed. A child is not selected for a sports day, we get very disappointed. Yes or no? It keeps happening all the time. Right? We need to ensure the child is able to take those failures, take those disappointments. Handling wins, handling success is relatively easy. But to handle stress, to handle failures, to handle disappointments in life, and also remember, life is often unfair. Yes or no? Can anyone say life has been completely fair to you? No. Right? Life has been unfair to all of us. Life will be unfair for our children also. We also are unfair many times when we are in a situation to take a decision, because our human mind can process only so much. Sometimes wantedly or unwantedly, we also may be unfair. So life is that way. So it's important that the Dharma says, the Vedic Dharma clearly says that we need to help our children first understand how to handle failures, how to handle disappointments, and that's the way you truly build a good human being. Right? So with those few words, I know we're running out of time. I'll close the short discussion. If you have one or two questions, I'm happy to take them, and then we will have an announcement and we'll end today's session. Any other questions? Yes.
What do you think would have been the right approach for the father to tell to the kid?
So right approach to the father would have been, to my mind, would be to just extensively talk to the child. Right? Just not, so that good communication of child, sit down with her, right, come back home, sit down with her, understand, as to why did she not do better, how can she do better next time, have an open conversation with her, and also have to understand it's fine, right? I think that's important. So we should not also ignore the child and just say, and just forget about it, but I think good conversation would be a good approach, is my perspective. So thank you everyone. I'll request Kripaji to give an announcement. Thank you.